after Halloween and Black Friday sales are already starting. $1,000 off a 55-inch TV. Tonight, the best days to shop for electronics, clothes, even toys.
This is ABC World News Tonight with David Muir.
And good evening, and thanks for joining us on this Thursday night. I'm Tom Yamas, in for David. And we begin with the race to the finish in the midterm elections. Just 5 days to go. President Trump, the campaigner-in-chief, with a frenzy of rallies and political moves. Today, talking even tougher about immigration, announcing plans for more restrictions on asylum, and plans to build tent cities for migrants waiting to come in. ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl one-on-one with the president on the military buildup at the border and his campaign promise to tell the truth.
In these final days of the campaign, President Trump is using the trappings and power of the presidency to make illegal immigration a central issue. Tonight, bashing Democrats from the White House.
You can come up with the greatest border plan, the greatest immigration plan. You won't get one vote from a Democrat.
He's promising a new executive order to make it harder to seek asylum, and talking about how he's sending U.S. troops to the border to stop a caravan of migrants.
They will do the job. They're setting up right now, and they're preparing.
He has promised up to 15,000 military personnel. That's roughly the same number of U.S. troops fighting the Taliban in Afghanistan. But the troops at the border can only offer logistical support for the Border Patrol. Backstage at his rally in Florida, I asked him about that.
The active duty military, you know the law. I mean, you're the president. They can't arrest people crossing the border. They can't.
It depends. National emergency covers a lot of territory. They can't invade our country. You look at that, it almost looks like an invasion. It really does look like an invasion.
Caravans are an invasion?
Oh, I think so.
There's some of the poorest people in the world coming up there.
There's some dangerous people. These are some rough people.
In fact, there is no invasion. The caravan of migrants fleeing poverty and violence is tonight some 900 miles from the U.S. border. They are coming to ask for asylum, not to invade. It's one of many exaggerations and falsehoods from the president in the final days of the campaign. As a candidate, Trump once promised never to tell a lie.
I will never lie to you.
Can you tell me now, honestly, have you kept to that promise at all times? Have you always...
Well, I try. I mean, I do try. I think you try, too. You say things about me that are not necessarily correct. I do try, and I always want to tell the truth. When I can, I tell the truth. I mean, sometimes it turns out to be where something happens that's different or there's a change, but I always like to be truthful.
John?
Good blessings, brothers and sisters, in this truth. Y'all hear him? He said he tries to give the truth. Brothers and sisters, the deception. All praises to the Most High. Y'all stay prayerful and keep your lamps filled with light.